That
I've been
didn't work.
staring
There
at
we
the
go.
word dog for like 30 minutes and I haven't heard a dog bark. I'm like, my Sirenscape is up. Why haven't I heard a dog bark?
I
There you
always
go.
have to open it and then click like tab
Click
out and
on the
click back
thing, yeah.
into it.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what I
So
did.
welcome everybody. We are doing a little bit of D&D in the Svenzones. This is Thursday night, at least, in our time zone. I'm sure it is Saturday somewhere, but for here it is Thursday. And unless you're watching this on YouTube, then who knows uh, what day it is. But we are here. Everybody say hi.
Hello.
Hi,
Howdy.
Hello, hello.
I'm
All right.
the
So
only
now the
one that
big
says
question
hi.
is, I made a couple changes. I want to make sure this
I'm not
works.
everyone.
But are you no man?
Gross.
Excellent. So it does work. I wasn't sure if it would. Yes, last week I was getting an echo, so I got rid of the echo, but was not sure if it would stream. So it do, and so as it says, here it is. Yes. So Waterdeep, Dungeon of the Mad Mage.
Waterdeep, Dungeon of the Mad Mage.
We are down in the second level. And last week there was much goings on with barrels and doors and traps and mimics. When we
Indeed.
last left, though, they were in the middle of fighting these. Why didn't it pop up? There we go. These odd mouth blob demon things that had appeared in a room they had already cleared, the room that they came out of. So they're not sure why they appeared or how, but when they came back in, they heard them first, open the door, and that's what they heard. Um, click. And they had there's these all the different mouths speak and give off these strange guttural, some barely discernible. You really think you should be able to understand what they're saying, but you just can't. Um, you want to ask them to spit the marbles out or enunciate a little bit.
I'm getting really weird sounds. Anybody else?
That's intentional.
That is the noises that these things are making, and they're very
Okay.
so annoying that it's getting. You're starting to get a headache. You're starting to be distracted. You think something's behind you as you turn. Um, so let's get right into it with top of the round two with Taugen.
And nothing. Toggin is going to go ahead and move 10 feet. Actually, no, he cancel that. He's
There's
gonna
no way
move
that this sound is.
5 feet. Uh, to stand in the doorway, and then he is going to go ahead and reach out, and this skeletal hand, made of like blue energy, uh, appears next to furtive legwork. And it is going to go ahead and try to latch onto him. And it does. Just that. Can't regain hit points. And if it is undead, it has disadvantage on its next attack against me. And that is his turn.
All right, Zorko, you are next.
Sweet. Man, these things are terrifying looking. I don't know if I really want to get close to him, but
That's
Scrambles
why I
is
stood
here.
in the doorway.
I'll jump over here. I'll hit him with a sword.
All right, moving 5 feet.
I will go. Hiya. Sweet. Okay, damage. And then I've pretty much used all my low-level spells, so I'm going to pass. Actually, I'm gonna move away because I can do that.
All right, mobile feet coming into play.
And then, yeah, I will pass turn. I'll pull up combat tracker. Mute myself first because it's static.
All right, Jackson.
Yes, I'm going to be doing the Argmaster Livid Saunter. I'm using my Ray of Frost. Yeah, that is. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. So I get to use a cast for this, right?
Since he is targeted, yes.
Oh,
It's almost
hung out in
18.
17 and 18 for the longest time. So do I get a second
You do not with a Ray of Frost, no.
because it's okay.
You get a second attack, but not with the Ray of Frost. All right. Are you gonna move or anything else?
Okay, can I move in? Can I move an attack?
You've already
Or
done the
no,
Ray of Frost. That is your action, so you can move.
I can't attack again.
Correct.
Okay, I'm just gonna stay there then.
Okay. All right. So,
And I think that is everything.
all right. It hasn't really come into play, but don't forget the ground around these things is soft and malleable, so it is difficult terrain, as it's like walking through mud, but it doesn't actually stick to your shoes or anything. Oh, okay. So I thought this happened on at the beginning of its turn, but actually it's supposed to start at the beginning of your turn. So Jackson and the three of you lucked out. Next turn, you guys will have to make it saves. Um, but this one's going to bite at Scrambles. I'm going to say it has. Okay, so it's going to bite at Scrambles and spit at the Echo as it bites down. One of the mouths sort of extend forward. Miss. And this blob hits the Echo and flash of light
Weird.
appears, and no one else is within 5 feet of it, so no one else has to make the save. All right, and the one below the Echo is going to bite the Echo. "17 is a hit, so the Echo vanishes. But per usual, no one else gets hurt. So this thing's gonna spit at Jackson. Even with his advantage because of his danger sense, he is blinded as this flash of light. You see, oh, what is it hitting me with?
So is it causing damage or is it just causing a temporary condition?
You are blinded. That's it. No damage. All right, so Scrambles, you need to make a click. You say you like making
I
your
like
own
rolling the
rolls, so
checkies.
I will
Yes.
push
Please
it
and thank
for
you.
you. Come on, go away. There we go. It is a Wisdom. Good thing is it's relatively low.
These things have wisdom saves? My wisdom's not that great, so I probably failed.
All right, so yes, that is a failure. So you can't take reactions,
Okay.
and I need a D8 from you, please. All right, so this turn you're as these noises and sounds are just, especially because there's three of them, they're echoing around the room and they're just inundating you, and you're just sort of gritting your teeth, and lights are flashing, spots and things in front of your eyes, and you're just gripping your axe, and not doing anything this turn.
I don't have any movement, any action.
You have no action.
Okay.
Creature does nothing. And hold on just a second.
The trolley's coming.
That's right, trolley. All right, so this guy is cultish. There he is. All right, so he's going to move up. He's going to spit first.
Am I not the beginning of round 3? Am I losing my mind?
It skipped to one of the monsters because
Okay.
we both clicked next. So next. So both you and Zorkel get to save. This blinding light slams into you as this creature moves up and attacks at Zorkel. 3 on the dice is not going to do it. All right. So Scrambles, I need another save. Click. Oh,
I'm
come
using
on.
my inspiration.
Okay.
This is bullshit. I'm not going to sit around for 5 turns and do nothing. Will you push it again, or do you want me to just roll my d20 again?
There you go.
That's better.
Nice. All right. Let me check something. Okay. All right. So you are blinded, but you can definitely hear these things, so you know where they are. You just have disadvantage to a hit.
Okay.
I'm going to create my echo. And I'm going to create it
Do
in
you have
the
to be
empty.
able to see?
Let me double check.
You may have to wait a turn.
Echo. Echo Surge? No, Echo Night. That's what it is. Echo Night. Manifest as go. So when I go to click on it, it doesn't show me like, oh, there it is. You can use a bonus action to magically manifest an echo of yourself in an unoccupied space you can see. You're correct, so I cannot. Cool. I know there is one directly in front of it. I will just attack it then.
Okay.
Am
I'll
I?
move
What's?
off and come back to you.
Did you apply the blinded effect to me already
I
or no?
did.
Okay,
So
so I don't have to worry about doing anything special.
right. That's a hit, even with a 4.
One should not be a 1. Once again, I don't know how that keeps happening. I cannot roll 1s in damage.
Right, so re-roll the 12-sider.
4 is better than 1.
What do you mean you can't roll a 1?
I have a special feat to where I can't roll 1s in damage. It's like Great Weapon Mastery or something stupid like that, but I
If it
don't
happens
roll 1.
once or twice, then I'll just say you rolled once, twice. One twice in a row, but it's been happening more and more, so I think something's
It
wrong.
happens every week, and I don't know what's why. But so that's my first attack, and then my second attack. That didn't kill it, correct? The extra 3
It did
damage.
not.
Second attack. Oh, that's the wrong one. I need to do this one. 13 is hit. Do damage again. Murdered.
There you go.
Cool.
Nice.
All right, so it starts to get a little quieter.
Do I want to do anything stupid? No, I don't care at this point. Yeah, I'll pass turn. Actually, I have a. Oh, I can't use. Actually, I do have a bonus action I can use. I apologize. I don't pass turn. I can use my hammering horns. Was it hammering horns or goring rush? Immediately after you dash. Nope. So what's the next one? Hammering horns.
So, what is your wisdom?
No, it's dead. Never mind. My wisdom is skills. Oh, wisdom's on the homepage. Wisdom 12 plus 1.
Right, so you would know that your hammering horns would not work on these because they cannot be knocked prone or knocked back. Just blobs.
Okay. I can't do it anyway because it's dead, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
It only affects the creature if the creature that I hit. So,
Gotcha.
yeah, I pass turn. Cannot do
All right,
anything else.
Zorkel. I need a click, click. I need a save.
Mm.
All right, give me D8.
Wisdom just is not this group's thing, huh?
It's a +3. You just got to roll better than a 6.
It's just shit roll. Same with me.
True.
Right, and so I need a D8 from you, Zorkel.
I rolled 1, didn't I?
No.
Oh, weird.
All right, so again, you're just inundated with this noise and the sound. Splitting headache, seeing spots, just gripping your weapon and moving back against the wall, and you're not able to do anything this round. You cannot take reactions until you start your next turn.
Weak.
Alright. This thing did not regain its spit, sadly, but it can bite.
Lucky.
So it was biting Zorkel before, so I'm going to say there is a 70% chance it's just going to keep doing the same thing. And it is. Nom, 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 nom. Has a pitiful attack bonus, but let's see what it rolls. Ooh, 15 on the dice is enough to hit.
That's some cool dice there.
You are medium or smaller. Alright, so first of all, let's do the damage. First things first, shall we? And now you must make a save. 9. You are knocked prone. But and it starts to sort of swarm over your and glom over your feet and legs as you're laying on the ground, back up against the wall. Does it have prone? It does have prone. Yay, you don't have to find it. This thing also does not regain its spit, so it's just going to have to move up, slurp, 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 as it gets closer to Jackson, and also tries to bite.
Oh,
Oh, they fixed the new dice. Excellent.
it just says that. Oh, they look really cool.
Well, I've been using them for about 3 weeks, but they just recently fixed. There was a glitch where no one could see the style of the new dice. They came out with 2 new sets. Ooh, that is a lot of 6s. As it bites into you, you should have no problem with this save. There you go. So you are not knocked prone. This thing also is trying to engulf you. Toggin. So you see Zorkel on the floor. You see both Scrambles and Zorkel sort of staring into space,
Mm.
shaking their heads.
Hmm. Okay. So so Zorkel is prone and Scrambles is not.
That is correct.
Okay. Actually, before I do anything, can I see what I know about these guys? I don't think I did that already.
All right, so this would be Arcana or a much harder history.
Well, considering I'm slightly better at Arcana, I'll do that. You want that in the tower?
No, let's do a straight roll. Everybody can see.
With disadvantage.
So you know their swim speed matches their land speed.
Okay. Well, uh, don't try to swim right away from these things, I guess. Okay. Tagan's going to go and try to like uh actually let me cancel my move. Sorry. Tagan is going to go and start dragging Zorkel away. Cause he seems out of it.
All right. Zorko, give me a percentile. I'm going to say there is a 90% chance that you know enough of what's happening to not fight him. 12. Okay, so do you choose? It's now your choice. You can see just enough. You hear his raspy breath. You know, in your mind, oh, that's Toggin next to me now. As you feel his hands grab you, are you going to let him move you?
Yeah, I'll let him take me away. I
Okay.
assume I know that these other things don't really have
You
hands.
reach up to touch his face. Toggin, Toggin, is that you? Toggin.
uh
I'm
and
gonna
so
roll for your character, but
as Toggin is dragging Zorkel away, he's like, "Scrambles, snap out of it." And we are going 10 feet because that's difficult terrain, baby. Use 10 feet to get there, and using 20 feet to get him back.
So
Uh,
it's 10 feet from the creature. So what you did is actually perfect.
and that is his turn.
All right. Danny doesn't have skip turn on him. All right, I'll need to fix that. All right. Jackson, can think about what you want to do. Give me just a second.
How's everyone doing?
Living
Doing
the
all
dream.
right.
Did you guys know that they make dragon scale patterns out of leather?
Yeah.
Oh, I just found that out. It's expensive.
Yeah.
Well, Micah, if I'm living the dream, that means that this is a nightmare, and I should wake up soon.
I don't know.
I've
An
said
okay day.
I've said anytime somebody's like, "How are you?" I've always said, "Living the dream."
All
But
right,
lately,
Jackson, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna go ahead and use the great axe, magical
Hold
damage.
on. I forgot to have Toggin do it too. Hold on. Twice in a row,
Uh.
Toggin got away with it.
And I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you, meddling kid.
Where is this? I'm just gonna make you roll 3 times. Triple disadvantage next time.
I already have disadvantage.
All right. So you
Oh, not on save.
succeed, so you're able to fight back
That's...
these weird sounds going on. Go ahead.
Oh no, I'm like, wait a second, why'd you roll for Jackson and not Toggin? It's fine. It's fine.
Am I going ahead?
Yes.
Okay. Was that a dirty 20 or not?
Nope, that is a 23.
That's sad.
You just slice into it. Okay,
I get another one though, right?
you do.
Somebody was a fan of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, you can tell.
How can you tell?
From the ARG, at the end of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, they always say, grr, ARG. Sven used to say that all the time.
There you go, you didn't forget.
All right, so you are able to succeed and fight back the chaos that is in your mind.
Woo. And is Scramble still also just kind of standing there?
It's not my
He's
turn yet.
No longer blinded, no.
Okay. In that case, going to I don't know my movement today. I'm sorry, guys. Actually, he has a clear line of sight towards Livid Saunter, so he is going to go ahead and again reach out, and next to Livid Saunter, this skeletal hand made of glowing blue energy reaches out and tries to grasp onto it. And let's see if it works. It does. That damage.
Nice.
And if it is undead, it has disadvantage on its next attack against me.
All right, at the start of their turn, it does not regain its spit,
Yeah.
so it's just going to bite. Nom nom nom. As this and hits. And let's see if you can. Lots of ones this time. See if you can make the save. You are able to stand against it and not get knocked prone. Also, does not regain its spit as he attacks Scrambles. And misses again. I don't think anything has hit Scrambles yet. Alright, Scrambles, your turn. Let's go ahead and
Cool.
see if you can fight this off. What happened to my dude? It went away. Okay. Click. Scrambles. Yes, that is a success.
Yay.
So you're able to just sort of, you're not really fighting it off, but you're now used to it, and you're like, it's just noises. Who cares? I'm gonna fight through this thing and still kill it.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna pop my echo on the back side of that bitch, right there. So that way my echo is there and flanking it with me. And then I'm going, that's my bonus action. I'm gonna make an attack. Katow. Where are my regular actions? Plate of Rakdos. Boom, pow. One. It's another one. So I'll re-roll the 4. 4 is better than 1. And then I will attack it again.
Where are your
13. Hit.
portraits?
Second attack. There's another one. I guess it's double 1.
Actions.
Katow. And then I am gonna actually, I think I'm gonna use my
Oh,
unleash.
this time it was turned off. All right, so do you have it targeted?
I don't target things. I just drop the dice directly on it. I don't know how to target a thing.
Okay, hold on. I don't know if it counts for the fire. So let's just give it a shot. Oh, I clicked the wrong button. That's why. All right. This is not two-weapon fighting style. That's why. Anyway, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm gonna look at this.
Sure.
Sure.
So I'm going to action surge. Actually, I'm not going to action surge. I'm going to use my Unleash Incarnation, ka-chow, and take another attack through the Echo.
Great weapon fighting is what it's called.
19 definitely hits. Damage.
Where
And then my second attack.
spells?
Ka-chow. 19 again, definitely hits. And second round of damage. Hopefully this fucker dies.
Great weapon
He did
master.
not
Is
die.
it the same
Holy
thing?
shit.
Let's see if it's the same thing. Actions. I'm just gonna stick it under fighter. Extra bonus, no melee attack. Nope, that's not it. Okay.
Yeah, it's under fighting style great weapon master. When you roll a 1 or a 2 on damage die for an attack you make with a melee weapon that you are wielding with 2 hands, you can re-roll the die and you must use the second roll even if the second roll is a 1 or 2. So even on 2s I should be re-rolling.
Right. It's actually great weapon fighting style. Great weapon
Oh.
master is a feat, so it's slightly different. I don't think.
Fighting style great weapon
Check.
fighting.
Yeah, I don't believe there is a way to. Let me test one thing real quick and see if. No, because the die is actually there. So to my knowledge, I'd have to have like a feat or something. I mean, an actual extension or something that does that, and I don't have that. So we're just gonna have to pay attention. And ones and twos, you'll just have to
I
re-roll.
will bitch every time there's a 1 or 2, don't worry.
Anyway, so you slam into this thing several times, burning it,
4.
sizzling it, and it's still making its noises. Anything else?
Nope, that's all I'm going to do. Pass turn.
Jackson. Let's go ahead and give you this roll. Jackson. There you go.
If I failed, it means I failed. Or hey, failed.
That is correct. You failed. So this noise just overwhelmed you. Give me a D8. Boy, you guys have not rolled above a 4 on the D8s all night. All right, so you are unable to do anything this round as you cannot take reactions either till the start of your next round. Sorkle. You are. Let me see what the range of this stuff is. I'm almost positive you're still within. You are. Okay. So
Again.
wow. All right. D8, please. Okay. So you are just. He is just writhing and twitching and putting his one hand up on his head as this sound is just inundating. Still does not get back his spit. Very sad.
Thankfully.
He has one job and he can't do it. And he does not bite either. All right, Jackson, can you save this time? Let's see. Click. There we go. It's only DC 10, guys. A D8, please.
Gosh.
Holy
3.
cannoli.
Yeah.
Is that
I
good?
don't even know if we're trying to get high or low on the D8.
They have not rolled above a 4 yet. It's been 1, 2, or 3, 4. Actually, I don't think there's been any 2s. It's been 1, 3, 4 the whole time. So you are also just trying to block out the sound, your hands, cover your ears, and it's just not working. Those horns just resonate with the sound. All right, Taugen, let's see if you can save again.
I hope so.
There you go. So once again, you save. It is your turn. I'm going to switch it back and forth. Get rid of the arrow.
I'm like, do I try to kill him or do I try to get people away? Yeah, you know what? Jackson looks like he's getting a little overwhelmed down there. So Toggen is going to go over and he'll I guess say as he starts right before he grabs Jackson, don't resist, and starts trying to pull him back
All right, so
so that
same
he
thing.
stops
Jackson,
getting
go ahead and give
bitten.
me a percentile. You have a 90% chance to understand that it is Jackson who's grabbing you, despite this noise and everything that's happening. All right, so do you want to let him drag you back?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. And Zorko's there, so Toggen just drags him back 5 feet.
All right. And you do have, there we go. All right. So, another one. Boy, these guys cannot get their attacks back. Again, 70% chance that he's going to attack Scrambles again. Whoa, what just happened? Oh, that was Jackson. All right, so 11. Yep. So,
Well,
if
I don't know how we're supposed to tell them apart. They're the spitting image of each other.
they're not, because
But
they haven't been re-rolling it
but
with the non-spitting images. All right. Another miss. So this thing is having a hard time trying to hit Scrambles. All right, Scrambles, let's do this.
fuck 'em up, Scrambles.
Boom. All right, give me a D8
Failed.
higher than a 4. There we go. All right,
Hey.
so now I actually have to look up the table because it's something different. 7 or 8, you make a melee attack against a randomly determined creature within your reach. So
There's only one
there's only
creature within
one
my
within
reach.
your reach, so you get to attack it once. It is only once. You
That's
don't
fine.
get to do the double, but still, it's better than
Better than
just
none.
standing there doing nothing.
I agree.
Fuck 'em
Better
up.
than nothing. And
Nice.
fucking
Yeah.
hey, there's a 1, 2. There's 2 ones. 1 1.
It's dead anyway.
Good.
So yes, you slice this thing, and you see Toggin and Zorkel and Jackson. You just notice that Scrambles is still shaking his head, and he just sort of plants his feet, loses any sort of training or deafness that he had, and it just lashes out at the closest thing closest to him and slices this thing in half. Um, and that is all you can do. Not too shabby for
Do I know
forced
what's
movement.
causing me to be deaf and blind every turn? Is this like a
You're not
thing that's like,
blind. You haven't been blind since it spit at you.
oh, okay.
When it spits, the spit explodes and there's blinding light.
Whatever there was like at the beginning of my turn, I had to save for something, and I did
Yes,
absolutely nothing that turn. It just happened to Jackson twice. Can I tell what that is?
it's
Are
the
these things like
sound.
radiating light, or are they like making
It's the
noises?
sound. Yep, the sound
Okay,
of these mouths that's permeating through It's
Okay, it's
driving
the
you
noise that's fucking
nuts.
with us.
Yep.
All right.
And speaking of witches, let's see if he can save.
Oh, it was on that 19 for so long.
D8, sir.
Don't roll a 7 or an 8, because then you attack somebody who's not the bad
All
guy.
right, so closest person next to you is Toggin. So go ahead and attack Toggin.
Nice.
Probably.
Sorry.
Use just a basic attack. Use your hand.
Yeah, try to slap him.
He had his sword out, so he would
I
attack with
know.
his sword.
Can't do a
If
pimp
he
slap.
didn't, then I'd let you guys get away with that before, but no, he had
Yeah.
his sword out.
Mm,
He is still
do
prone
it.
because he has not stood up yet, but he still managed to hit. All right, drop to 15.
It's funny because I
But it
was
is very
considering.
clear that he is just lashing out. The sound is just affecting him.
I'm sorry, dog.
He's not that mad.
All right, Jackson. There's only one left, and it is hurt. All right, you're able to save this time. Toggin has you in an embrace.
Well, I can't. Spider, I can.
His hug is grounding you, obviously.
He pulled you back, so you can now sort of you fight through it and see him. Did you want to? You can do whatever you want.
Can I do Ray of Frost then? If I'm this
You
far
can.
away? Okay, let's do that then. Unless I can step forward.
You can step forward also if you want. Do whatever you want now
Right,
because you're
I'll
no
step
longer
forward
You
and
will
okay.
once
screwed with.
again be in biting range.
That's a hit.
Wow.
All right, couple big slices into this thing. Toggin, your turn to roll the dice. Let's see if we can fight off this madness. You have yet to succumb to it,
I have to get a 4. So,
and you did not. You actually have to get a 3 because a 4 you would still save.
yeah. Well, I have to get a 4 to save. I don't want to fail. Toggin is going to go ahead and reach out, and next to the Arg monster is going to be a skeletal hand that's going to try to grab onto it. As per usual, it's a great spell. And that hits. And it does that damage, and it does that effect. Don't know. Okay, yeah. Just they went out of order, so it fucked me up. And if it is undead, it has disadvantage on its next attack against me. And Toggin, with little Mr. Sword Boy over there, is going to go ahead and not Sword Boy, Dagger Boy, is going to go ahead and take a step away from the dude lashing out with with blades. And that is his turn.
All right.
Fifth time's the charm.
She did something last round. That was cool. And you are. It's sort of as the wave of blood spews all over you, and you realize that this was a Toggin. It's enough to snap you out of your reverie, and you're able to fight it off.
Cool. I'm gonna move right back down there.
So you stand up,
Oh,
half your
yes.
movement. So let me take off prone.
Woo!
Forgot I was prone. And move right down here. And I'll throw my throwing knife right around that guy.
All right.
So I'm mad.
Vanya, welcome, welcome. Doing a little raiding action.
Did a ton of damage.
Woo, thank you.
I will also give Taugen a bardic inspiration for stabbing him.
I'm sorry for stabbing
Very
you.
nice.
I believe in you.
Howdy, howdy.
Sorry.
Cobblerologist. The study of cobbler, like peach and apple cobbler. If you have questions, he's the man to go to. Cobblerologist. Rondanjaro. Raid. Welcome, Arbania. You guys are in the middle of fighting some mouth blob demons that have been screwing with their heads. It's only DC 10 save, but they have had a hard time making these DC 10 saves. So, but they haven't taken a whole lot of damage so far. So, anything else, Zorkel? As you give
Oh, no.
Bardic Inspiration, what are you doing to inspire him?
I'm going to say, sorry for stabbing you. Do your best.
Okay.
Sorry
So
for
that's
stabbing you is not necessarily a.
that's right. So it's a D. It's a, oh, yeah. You should have an effect you can apply to him.
Oh, that's right.
Right. But it's a
I'm
minus
gonna
one
shove.
because it wasn't that inspiring. All right, Scrambles. Let's see if he can survive to his turn because he's after Scrambles,
Who's after Scrambles?
the monster. So we'll see if he can survive Scrambles' turn.
Fucking A.
D8, sir.
This is ridiculous.
7.
Ooh, a
Might
new
be the same
effect.
thing.
That's
Let's
not
see.
good. That means I gotta attack Taugen.
Oh yeah.
It
Well,
might be. I think it is. Let's see.
everybody's doing it
A
anyway.
7 or an 8. The creature makes a melee attack against a randomly determined creature within its reach.
Scrambles just jump
Nice.
around the
Another fucking one.
Woo!
Right.
2 ones in a fucking row. That's the only time
Jackson,
I'm
do you
glad
want to give him your
glad to get a one.
inspiration?
No.
Yes, I do.
For the wisdom save, maybe. Not for the attack.
All right.
Yeah,
So
not for the.
now it is this creature's turn. See if it gets its spit back. It still doesn't get its spit back. Man. All right. So it's just biting. Then you're the only one next to it, so it's gonna bite you, Jackson. A toot on the dice is not gonna cut it.
Woohoo!
All right, Scrambles. As you swing and miss at Taugen, let's see if you can. It snaps
Yay.
you out of it, and it is now your turn.
5, 10, 15. Boom. I use my bonus action to move my Echo. Well, actually, I don't need a bonus action to do that. I just move the Echo. It's one of the beautiful things about Echo Knight. And then I'm going to attack. Cut out. First hit. Damage. I cannot roll a 1. Or a 2. Second one stays. Alright, so the first hit hits. Oh, it dies. Fuck that thing. Good. So the Echo flies over and just hacks the thing in half.
And it is just an odd silence as these last of the voices quiet. Like a lot of the other fiends and demons you've seen before, they sort of break into little pieces and of similar to ash, but these are red and viscous, like drops of blood going up into the air and fizz away. And there's nothing left of them.
Okay.
So
Fucking
I'll drop you guys out of combat,
good.
and so you can tell your friends and family these things are called gibbering mouthers. And by themselves, they're not too bad, but when you get 2 or 3 of them, they can be a handful. Close.
I mean, every single round having to save on whether you can do absolutely nothing is pretty shitty.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good stagnant effect.
All right, and like I said, you guys just could not roll to save your lives, literally.
No, we rolled really trash all night.
Where is the? Oh, I know. It's in the message of the day. Boink. Boink. There we go. Gibbering mouther. That's what they are. The things of nightmares, Cthulhu-esque creatures. Alright, so as the sound of their odd noises and things fade away, you're in the room with the green slime that's just sitting there in a grayish pile. You
I need
should
to
be
get
able to
Danny.
move, Danny. Yes, okay. Good. One less thing I have to worry about.
I
Woo!
leave and I come back with Danny and I set him up against the wall.
He's adorable.
Is the floor still smushy and terrible in here?
Nope. As soon as they fade
that's
away, that reverts back to normal.
Oh, that's good. Hey, remember we were talking about leaving the dungeon to get out of here? I think we should do that.
I agree. I
We've had
am
so many fights in
very
the last
tired.
2 days, I can't even remember how many fights we've had.
Well, we have raised up in level, and we have some booty, so
Yeah, I'm down to follow you guys around. I still have this pouch.
Yes, I do feel bad about that we are not finishing that. Do you think we could find the person that gave it to you and give it back?
Maybe. I don't know. What was his name? 3-string something?
Gotcha.
I do not know. I say, even though it's in the quests, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah, it is.
But it was by, like, a famous person, and Hagen does not fucking know famous people because he is, not all that civilized.
Alkin isn't civilized.
Falcon's like a hill person who like wanders around.
Well, he came from a tribe of Goliaths living up in the mountains.
I
So,
didn't say that
like,
was bad. I just said that's what you are.
oh yeah, no, for sure. But he also, like, just,
He seems very refined for a
I think
where
this
he
is
came
his
from.
first time in, like, an actual, like, big city. So, yeah.
Okay.
He's more used to the things like the Goblin Bazaar, where you have different people set up. That's how his
hmm
tribes would get together and nomadic groupings would wander around.
So can we ask you whether you recommend that we leave or not?
Who were you
Uh,
talking to?
Yeah.
I'm talking about the
talking
general manager there. I'm asking you, like, outside of the game, if you did a lot of stuff, let's go ahead and continue. If you didn't, then move on. Or just all pre-programmed stuff?
I have done a lot of stuff, but that's
I'm not talking
irrelevant.
about giving up on
Doesn't matter.
the dungeon altogether. I'm saying, why don't we go up the yawning portal, take a day or two in town to rest, heal up, buy healing potions, and then finish whatever we're gonna do down here.
Yeah,
Oh,
healing potions would be good.
Yes.
Basically, you
We have been
guys were
going from
doing just the whole point of coming down here was just to do what you've been doing: level up, find
To
Yes.
loot.
suffer.
You have no real reason to be here besides the few quests that you found and been given.
yes,
Um, so it's really up to you guys. You have a house waiting for you. You have other
yes,
things going on. You could keep going down here as well. So it really, it's I'm good either way. Yes, I have prepared more of the dungeon, but that's not really the main point. Um, for it. It's nice of you to ask, but it's really up to you guys what you want to do.
we've just.
uh,
I
Okay.
can't think
Very
of a time
least.
in the
Would
last
say to the
48
least.
hours down here where we don't take a long rest and immediately get into a battle that takes all of our shit, and then a long rest, and then all of our shit, and then a short rest, and then all of our shit. For the last like 3 days down here, we've been just getting our asses handed to us.
that's fair.
Well, yeah, especially Jackson too.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm saying, why don't we go back up to the yawning portal, take a day or two, breathe, and then come back down here?
We
Because
could
I think we're
also
supposed to go find
re-equip.
somebody. I think that's what our big
Yeah.
goal was.
Well, yeah,
Sounds
we're
like a good
supposed to go
plan.
to
Let's do
Skullport,
it.
but we could re-equip because I would like a bigger bag and some other stuff,
Yeah. Um,
and to sell the goods that we've plundered so far, maybe.
exactly. And we can't do that in the dungeon.
You
Yeah,
might
I'm
be
down.
able to install in Skullport.
Oh,
Where's
that's fair.
Skullport?
It's to the
Exactly.
south.
That's the whole point. You don't
I
know.
don't even know what Skullport is.
It's the city that's in the dungeon.
Oh, that big city where that person is we're supposed to get to eventually.
Right, and he's
Get
on
around.
the next floor down, and we know that if we find that, there's a way to get back faster up than how far down we are now, also. Because we're like 3 floors down, dude, or 2 floors down.
Okay, so push on until we find the next level down. Let's not try to bust through every single door and check every single room. Is that the plan? Or do we want
Yeah,
to keep doing what we're doing? And because I just feel like it's taking us a long time to get to the next level.
yeah, that's true. Maybe we should just kind of stick to the hallways and corridors and look for a staircase, maybe. But we were told that it was south, so we can just do that.
Southeast, good idea.
I'm liking it.
All right, I'm going back the way we came.
And so you guys have had multiple fights with the mimics and now these guys, and you guys are not, dying. You're doing all right. You're Nobody's down more than less than like a quarter
We
of
are
the
healed up
lives,
really well.
and so you're doing
And
okay overall. So either way you guys, whatever you guys want to do, if you want to go back up, you can, or you can go. So
I think it makes more sense to keep pushing because, I mean, I think theoretically, once we find the next floor down, it would be pretty obvious that that's where we're going to. You know what I mean? Like there would be markings on the walls, hypothetically, theoretically.
Hopefully,
And
this is south,
figuratively.
right? Scrambles is going south. GM,
This,
this is south.
yes, down and south.
Okay, that's what I thought. Just making sure I'm not going crazy over here. Reno, you coming?
Well, I
I've
guess.
already been through here, guys. When I got teleported, this is where I got teleported to. And there's Scrambles chalk marks all over the wall.
Well. Oh, why did my lights suddenly turn off? It didn't? What?
Hey, can you move me, please? I'm just a dot in a big black thing. I'm nothing.
What the fuck? Okay. It
Did you guys go
changed.
south? I mean, southeast
Can I
or
move
northwest?
Reno? Can I
We
move
went
him?
to the right.
I'll move him. I got
Here.
him.
Yeah, we're going south.
I got you, Reno.
This is the hallway that I was in earlier. I explained to everybody that I'd ran through here. Makes a big S turn.
Oh yeah, wait. We shouldn't have. We should not have Scrambles who's carrying the heavy door leading, huh?
Oh, I don't care.
Tagan will
Alright.
walk next to you.
So hold on just a moment, guys.
Oh.
I need to check something.
There are chalk marks along the wall from when I was running and strafing my arm.
Okay, good. Undo this. Is this it? Play. Okay, go ahead. Yes, it is. All right. Oh, let me catch up on the stream. There we go. Yoink. All right, Tax, am I able to move yourself again?
I think so. Hold on.
Don't forget, if
Oh,
you
maybe
click
not.
your token, you can also use the arrow buttons.
See if that works. Nope. That's me. Not working.
By the way, I should say this, even though Scramble says that he's been through here already, but Toggen's like looking for like wires going across the floor and like oddly raised stones.
Oh,
You want
well.
one of my javelins or something?
I ran up one side, the side that I'm on right now. So I hugged the wall and just ran the distance. I don't think there's any traps.
Hmm.
So as long as you stay at least where I'm at, I don't think there'll be any issues. I could be wrong, but I don't think so.
I mean, I believe you, but it still would not be fun to run into a trap.
All right, give
Oop.
me a moment. And let me make sure everything is set up correctly. Zoom in a bit for you and do this. Wait, where is your order? Party sheet. All right, so you are going the opposite direction. There it is. Okay, close. Drag you.
Are we in combat?
Nope. All right. Oh, let me not make sure they're unlocked. There we go. All right, tokens are unlocked.
Oh, wow. Oh, is Danny friendly now? Oh,
No.
not anymore. He was very briefly.
Okay, this is different.
He's
I
not
don't remember there
home.
being a split here.
Oh.
Was there a split here the last time?
When you appeared,
Yes.
there was you were at the end of the long hallway, and there was a door going, um,
Down.
there was a door to the south.
Yes. But this is not that.
Correct.
Okay. So this is different then. Somehow we got teleported somewhere. Because this is not the hallway I was in before. Because at the end of the hallway I was in before, there was only one door in one direction to go, and that's why we went down. So this is all new.
Tuggin can't see very far, but from what he can see, he knows that Scrambles likes to ride on at like
Walls.
corners and intersections in particular. As he's looking around, does he see any Scrambles markings?
No.
Uh,
Okay.
You just said this is different. He's never been here.
Yeah, this is completely new. Something now is different. Did we feel like a weird, like whooshing feeling, or
The whooshing feeling.
You did not.
we were walking down a hallway, we blinked, and we're in a different hallway. So I want to know. There's no weird Willy Wonka weenie nee weenie nee or anything like that. It's just weird and different.
Well, you're a weenie, but that's different.
what
On the way
we
down
It's
this
not.
hallway.
It looks the same.
Okay,
It's just a
definitely not the
door.
same.
Well, that was good. That was a good pun.
So Scrambles will come up to this wall and he'll say, "There used to be a door right here." And he's pointing against the wall over here where there was a door. Where there was a door right here, but there's not a door here anymore. So I don't know where I'm going any longer. And he'll go up to this wall over here and he'll draw and chalk with the wall. He'll chalk up those walls.
All right, you've used
And then,
up a stick of chalk.
okay, let me go to my inventory and get rid of another stick. I think I have 4 chalk. Oh, I have 9 pieces of chalk. 8 now. Okay. Only 4 of them are colored because Taugen bought me color chalk.
yeah.
Um, there's
I'm
a
gonna.
door up here,
Oh,
and there's a door down the hall. Which one do we want to try to go to? Do we want to go up or do we want to go down?
Before we keep going, maybe try seeing if there is secret door where you remember door.
I mean, maybe, but this is definitely a whole new hallway because the old hallway didn't have a up door or a side door over here. So I'll check. I'll bang on the wall
Tuggin is
and check it
also
for a secret
looking.
door. I'll ask Danny if he knows about any secret door riddles or anything. Does he know any way to find secret doors?
I know a riddle.
Is it about doors?
No.
Oh,
Ah,
okay. Well, thanks, Danny, but not this time. Scrambles roll the 4. He doesn't find shit looking for a secret door.
Matt, perhaps I can help.
Sure.
please do.
Hey, do any of you guys have any? You're an
Where are you
elf. Do you know
looking,
where,
Captain?
like, do you know where north is? You're like an elf. Sometimes elves just know where north is. Do you have that skills, Oracle?
Is Zorgo trained in proficient in survival?
good
I
question.
am. I'm proficient in survival. Do I have that skill?
What is your total?
+4.
Um,
I have a jack of all
Tuggin,
trades, so I'm half proficient in it
yeah.
also.
So
Tuggin has a
Taugen
I have a,
knows, but you have an idea. You have a pretty good idea where it is, especially as a Minotaur. You think you
but
know
I'm
where north is.
proficient in it. Is that so? Does being proficient in survival give you that feat, or is that just like a thing you have to earn?
That is not something that exists. It is a specific feat
Thank you.
where you
So I don't have
always
that.
know what time it is. You always know what direction north
Yes.
is. Um,
Yes, that's what I was asking.
but you have a
I know
pretty good
elves.
idea because of your training
My
and stuff.
proficiency. Okay. Taugen, do you know which way north is?
and Tuggin will point to the way that he remembers being north because he has a good, really good memory for like terrain and stuff. And so that's something that he's probably been keeping track of.
Terrain and locomotives.
Oh, so that's you don't have the you always know north feet either then.
No, he does have
Oh.
what is it called? Wanderer. You have an excellent memory for maps and geography, and you can always recall the general layout of terrain, settlements, and other features around you.
Yeah, but this is a dungeon.
Yeah, it's a dungeon, but
Yeah.
he does know maps very well.
Okay. Well then, yeah, we don't know where the fuck we're going. We all kind of think we're going south, but we're not sure.
No,
Do
you
we
were
want to
going
fuck around?
east.
Sorry, what?
You wanted to go south, but you were going east. You're still going east as far as you know. North is up.
Yeah, but we went east, and we went down a hallway west, and we went south, and we went east. We're going southeast from where we came from.
Correct. Yep.
Okay.
Correct.
You can't. We're not wall walkers. We have to go east to go south. Is what I'm saying.
Yes.
Our general direction we're trying to get to is out, and we think that is south. So that's the direction we should keep going.
So just to
Does anyone?
clarify,
Yes.
are you looking to go backtrack and leave?
No, I
Okay.
want to go this way because
Okay.
that way will lead us to a door that
Everybody
hopefully
is
goes
correct.
this way.
We're all on the same page.
Perfect. If we can just walk through the wall south, then that's the direction we'll go, but we can't do that. So we have to go the right way to go south. Do we want to fuck around with these doors?
I think if this has changed from what you remember, maybe it is better idea to just leave.
Yeah, because it's getting more confusing. Okay, cool. So Talgan and I are leaving.
Well, didn't we come from the other direction?
What? Oh, you guys want to leave? Leave. You don't
Oh,
mean
I
like
do.
find a
I
way out, leave. You mean like go back to the yawning portal.
Go back
I
to
do.
where we remember what the geography was like.
I thought we had. So I think, I mean, at this point, if we're 2 levels deep, we might as well fight our way out to the 3rd level to get out.
Yeah.
I agree with
Guys, I'm
Charlie in
gonna
that sentiment. I thought that's what we meant when we started going this way in the first place.
guys,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
no,
meta a little bit.
that
I
is.
think he just moved the map. I think we're still in the same area. It's just a new map.
I don't think so, because there was a dead end and a door.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
Um, actually, can Toggin look up at like
Actually,
this
here's a better way to
area
prove
of the
that.
corridor? Can we look and
Scrambles
see?
is going to use his Echo Knight, his Echo Avatar, and I will walk 1,000 feet with my Echo Avatar down this hallway. I'm specifically looking for chalk marks that I left against this wall and against the other wall.
What direction?
This direction.
East or west?
Choo.
Okay.
West.
So you
West.
see the chalk.
It's west.
Okay, so now I'm fucking confused. As a DM, did you just update the map? And I'm crazy and we didn't find these doors existed this whole time? Or like what's happening? Because Scrambles, I don't remember, but Scrambles would remember. It's only been like a minute and a half.
When Scrambles was teleported, he
Yeah.
teleported south, and I just gave it to you that you were able to figure out you were south. So
Uh-huh.
you headed, you were in a hallway that continued on both sides. There was a door going south. You started running east and drawing chalk as you went.
Yeah.
When you
So
came
there should.
back down
So
this
Scrambles
hallway,
is pretty
I'm
sure if it's
sorry,
the
you were
same
running
hallway, there would be
west.
a door here.
When you came back down this hallway to the east, you had the chalk marks all the way down, and then
Yeah.
the chalk marks stopped.
Yeah.
There was no doorway. You kept going a little bit, and now you're here.
Okay. So there's no door and there's new doors to Scrambles. Scrambles has not seen these doors before,
You
to
never went
his
this
knowledge.
far. You never went that far, so you don't know if the doors were there all along or not. You just know there's this door missing to the south somewhere.
You've just been speaking crazy in character.
Okay.
In other
Scrambles is
words,
going to
to the
stand
new
right
area.
here, and he's not going to do anything until someone else takes the lead, because I'm fucking lost.
We're going south, so yeah, no, exactly what you were saying before. Unless you guys actually want to try to leave, I think I know exactly where we are, and
Okay.
we should just continue on down this
I,
hallway.
Micah, am confused about what's happening, so I'm going to YouTube to watch last week's video so I can figure out where the fuck I am and go from there.
I don't think it was last week. I think it might have been like the week before last.
We'll figure it out, don't worry. Scrambles
Yeah.
will just follow what everyone else is doing, and if there's
Toggin
fighting, I will fight with everyone else.
Toggin is okay with continuing. He
Okay.
just his general thing is if stuff starts to fuck with you, you just leave and it stops fucking with you. So,
That's
if we are sure that this place is moving around us, it's better to go back on the path that we already know where it leads, you know?
I don't know. At this point, I'm not sure. I'm confused as all get out, so
ooh.
Scrambles
Yeah.
thinks there should be a door against the south side of the hallway, but he also isn't sure if he's even in the same hallway anymore.
Mm. Well, I believe you. If you say there was door there, there was door there.
Probably.
I
But
believe you, but I also want
I,
to keep going.
Cool, you lead the way, I'll follow you.
Okay. I'm gonna get javelin. I'm gonna
um,
pick up a rock and throw it down this hallway, standing in front of the store.
I do have javelins.
yeah,
I
but
can't
if
throw
you're
a
javelin,
javelin very far.
he's not very good at javelins. You can throw your knife. It'll come back.
What direction are you throwing the rock?
Down the hallway.
There are
East.
3 directions you can throw it. Okay. It lands and you hear it.
Okay. I'm gonna keep going this way.
Alright, so you guys are moving past the doorways.
I think that's what the consensus was, that we're no bullshit, just trying to find the exit. So, Toggen's okay with that.
That makes me want to go back and check the whole doorway.
Okay.
No,
Don't do it.
yeah, I know.
Don't be
Let's
tempted.
keep going.
Ooh.
Ooh. Just hopping along. Let's skip, jump, whatever. No care to the world. Way out in front of everyone. Poor little elf. About to get murked.
Eh, I mean, you're a bard. You've got a D8 for your hit die. You're fine.
You can teleport.
You can teleport, yeah. Forgot about that, but yeah, you can do that.
Alright, so slap this here. Where is Jackson? There he is.
Are we on the 2 levels
Alright,
below
so
map?
you see a no. You see a chalk on the wall, and there's a door to the south.
Oh,
Okay. This doesn't make any fucking sense.
dude.
I'm completely lost at where I am. I have pretty good survival too, so I don't know how we're going the way we're going. Scrambles is gonna take his chalk
You
out.
seem very worried about it.
I feel like we should all be kind of worried about it.
Is this door you were talking about?
I don't know. I
Uh,
don't know the hallway I'm in anymore.
Okay.
I
Or are there
literally have
several
no clue spatially where I am in this place. We were in the room where I thought I knew where I was going to get us to this door, and I took us to where I thought it would get us there, and the door wasn't there, and there were 2 extra doors. And then we kept walking away from the direction I thought would take us to those doors, and somehow we ended up back here in some crazy weird loop.
Ooh.
Well,
So in
maybe
Scramble's
maybe
Perhaps
brain,
it's a puzzle we
things
have to solve or
bring-
something.
in my brain, and Scrambles is going to draw on the chalk wall, and he's going to say, "We were fighting the 3 mucky things from 2 minutes ago up in the room here. Then we left through the big barrel room. Boom, boom, boom. We went down the big long hallway with the javelins that we fought. And then there was a hallway that went up and a hallway that went down. And there were doors here. I got teleported to on this side of the door. And there was a hallway that went like this. And then it went down. And then it went like this. And there was a door here. Scrambles is drawing all of this on the wall. And there was a door right here. I took us from the room over here through here. We fought those big stupid things just now, the loud ones that made everybody blind. Then we went down the big long hallway with the ballista, south, which is this direction, and then we went east or west, excuse me, all the way down here. All my chalk was on the wall. Then we went down here. All my chalk was on the wall, and then I got to where I thought the door was supposed to be, and there was no more chalk, and now there's a new door up here and over here. And then we walked this way even more, and now we're back to where I thought we were. I'm fucking lost. I have no clue what's going on. And then I smudge it all off. So I'm confused as fuck as to where we are. I have no clue where I am. My survival skills are pretty high, but I am super lost. Does that make sense to anyone? Like my drawing, did that make sense where I thought we were and how we
Yeah,
didn't
no, it made
get
perfect
to where we are?
It does make
Could
sense.
I roll
I'm
a
confused.
perception or arcana check
I'm going to outline this door in
For what?
chalk while he's doing that.
What are you trying
Uh,
to discern?
to try to see if we were shifted between dimensions or anything like that?
That's why I asked about like the Willy Wonka portal or weenie Twilight Zone noises and none of that. So I'm so confused.
As far as you know, you don't think so.
Hmm.
Does it
Weird.
also look visibly different than it did before?
No, the chalk line is there. You see the door
No,
like
no,
you
no.
did before.
Like the map that I'm looking at right now looks different than the map that I was on earlier. Like it's not as nice. It's not as pretty from the aspect version. As a player, it looks prettier and not as pretty and not as nice.
They look the same.
Okay.
Right
I'm going to
now,
draw with chalk
erase
around the
your
outside of this door.
drawing, please. As a
I
DM, I
didn't.
cannot.
Oh.
Oh, wait a minute, they changed it. Haha, never mind. I can erase your drawings now.
Wow.
Yay. Very glad. No more miscellaneous body parts that I don't want on my maps.
Who drew this 10? And what is it? What does it represent? Oh, nothing.
Reno
Okay.
keeps screwing things around with things.
Anyway, Scrambles is going to draw around the outside of this door with chalk around, like outline it, and then draw a big arrow that says secret door, secret door.
Hmm. Maybe this is the door we're looking for.
I mean, maybe. I don't know, though.
It's a door to the south. Let's hope.
It does go south. Scrambles will go listen at the door. See if he can hear anything.
Alright, give me just a second. I'm going to close this map, reopen it.
And
Yeah, can you send
by
the
the
correct
way,
map? I'm closing all the maps.
what is this to the right here? Is that like a cave-in or the floor changes?
That is continuation of the floor. It's just not as smooth. I didn't have time to screw with it, try to make it look
Then
perfect.
can you send the map to me, please,
Okay.
again?
Once I find it, yes. I told you I had to close it
Yeah,
and
okay.
open it again.
Me too.
So we determined
There you go.
last week that readying actions before scrambles open stores is a
Bust
bad
the door
idea.
open.
Is
Yes,
Dr.
we
Phil.
should not do that.
Okay.
Basically, if something happens to you, it might help, but typically, what your point is, you're trying to do a surprise round.
Surprise. Yes.
Yeah.
So it's easier just to say, yeah, I'm ready. Go ahead and open the door, but don't actually mechanically do anything.
Yes.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm listening at the door first. See if I can hear anything.
Jackson, do you want to get in our little formation before he
Did you want
busts
me to
open
say
the door?
something? Danny says.
Oh, I appreciate it, Danny, but actually, can you talk to all doors?
No.
Oh. Well, let me just try and say, see first. Hey, door, do you talk?
Yes, I talk. We've been talking
Was
this
that
whole
Danny?
time.
Not
Yes.
you, Denny.
Okay, I put Danny down against the wall, and then I just listen to the door. I'm not going to try to talk to it. Do I hear anything on the other side of the door? Oh, that's how you spin Danny. Okay.
You hold, click it and hold shift. Hold shift and use your mouse wheel. And
If you
hold.
right click, it gives you the rotate right and rotate left option.
Okay, that too.
That's how I found out.
Surprise.
All right. So no, you do not hear anything at the door.
Okay. I'm going to grab my axe and do the 1, 2, 3. And on 3, I'm going to kick in that door and run into that room. I'm not preparing an action. That is just what I'm going to do. I'm attempting to surprise whatever's in the room.
All right.
Boom. So I kick the door in. If it
Ooh.
opens, it does open. My bad. And I run in. And I stop right here. And I go, stop, 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 stop. Do you guys see all that red, ominous shit?
I do not like it.
I also don't like it.
All right.
But I
So the
don't
walls
know.
go up 15 feet, and then they angle inward and create a peaked 30-foot high ceiling. The sloped upper walls, where they meet to make the peak, have these red crystals in them, and that is what's giving this light, this red light
Ugh.
throughout the hallway. And
Ew.
you see that there are
Oh my God.
carvings along the wall.
What are the carvings that I can see initially in front of me?
Look like dwarves.
Like
Okay.
which dwarf carving? Is it like any of the two kinds of dwarf carvings we've seen before?
You are 20 feet away. You don't think so, but from where
Can
you are,
Jackson see
you're
them?
not
He
sure.
can read. He can read Dwarven.
You are
Thought
30
he
feet
could
away
also read.
and are not sure.
Oh,
So it's
fuck
the
it.
north and south walls that are carved.
What's this black part in the middle? Can I tell?
It's a carpet.
Oh, it's a carpet.
It's like
Fuck.
think that's
Hey
tile?
guys, do you want me to echo avatar this bitch and just walk it down here?
Yes, is
There's literally no drawback. If anything happens to the echo, I make 1,000,000 more.
is very good
So
idea.
you see that these are dwarves pushing mine carts toward the west.
Okay. West.
Are they moving or are they static?
They are static. They're carvings. Carvings don't move. Duh.
We've seen moving carvings
Really?
before,
Seriously?
Sven. I'm
So
not
yeah,
about to be gaslit about this.
I mean, we want to go deeper, and they're mining.
yeah.
And
Do we want to just run down there, or should I take my echo avatar out? What do you boys think? I got a
Echo.
yes from Taugen. What do you think, Jackson?
I think that's probably a good idea. I think
Cool.
it's a good idea.
Perfect.
yeah,
That's
all right.
3. We're doing it then. So I'll throw my echo avatar out there, and I will walk it down the hallway.
Echo, I choose you.
I have
Okay.
1,000 feet, but I'm blind while I do this, guys. So make sure nothing kills me while I'm doing that. If that's cool, just shake me loose and I'll come back.
Or just start yelling.
Spoil all the fun.
So what does it actually say regarding your senses?
I am blind and deafened. I think. Let me check my skills, notes, feats. Where is it? Abilities? It's under ability. I will post it again. Boom. You can temporarily transfer your consciousness into your echo as an action. You can see through the echo's eyes, hear through the echo's ears. During this time, you are deafened and blinded. You can sustain the echo for up to 10 minutes, and you can end it anytime. It requires no action to end the echo. While your echo is being used in this way, you can move up to 1,000 feet away from you without it being destroyed. It basically just extends the echo to 1,000 feet, and at the cost of that distance, my person, Scrambles, is blind and deafened.
Right, but you were just blind and deafened, so if someone were to try drawing on you,
But
then you would be
does the
able to
echo
feel
have
it.
weight?
Time
Yeah.
out,
I
what?
thought we
You were just
does it
saying
have
something. Drawing on you? What?
Yeah, if somebody was drawing on you,
I would
then
know.
you could feel it.
Yes. Blind and deafened does not mean that I'm
Mm-hmm.
completely useless. I'm just
That's
blind
what I
and
was
deafened.
checking.
Yeah. And it is just me. It's not the echo.
Because familiar, I
It's not a
might
familiar.
might be where I believe it says all your senses, but I don't remember for sure.
Yeah, it is very much so not a familiar because I can do it as many times as I want. It also does not require any kind of like substance to make this thing, which is insane. And because it's an echo, I can still do all of the echo shit through it, which is insanity.
But does the echo have weight? I thought we
I do
determined that
not
it did
believe
not
so.
have.
I do not believe so. It is an object. Let me just double check to see if it has weight.
No, it does not have weight. We already determined it's why it can float. That's why it can be 10 feet in the air. It does not have weight.
By the way, find familiar. Looking through a familiar's eyes, just blinds and deafens you. So your echo has become your familiar, basically.
It is not. It is an echo. It is so
I
much
know
better than a
it's so
familiar.
much better, but
Can you
in that
teleport with your
one
familiar?
sense,
Can you attack through your familiar? No.
well, also familiar is 100 feet. It can
Yeah.
be 100 feet away. This is 1,000, so it's uh like 1,000% better, like literally. Anyway, we were talking about it, so there's clarification. That's what find familiar does.
Is it 100 times?
All right, so you can see down the hall, and there's a big 20-foot double door at the end.
Should I use Danny as my echo for now, as my echo person?
I didn't
What?
realize you actually wanted to move it. Here you go.
Absolutely. That's the whole point of bringing it up is I'm going to use my echo to walk down the hall
Right.
instead
Well,
of
I'm
me.
saying you don't see anything besides what you can already see.
Yes. So I'm going to walk the echo down the hallway. It is an object, so if it would set off a trap like a string trap or something, it would set the trap off. Unless it's like a weight thing, because it does not have weight.
So it's solid but without weight. Makes sense.
It is solid. That's why it can be attacked.
Yeah.
And why I cannot walk it through walls. So how do I draw lines with my person again? Like if I want to draw a straight line to it, how do I do that? Anybody who does the arrow stuff?
Right click and then
Yeah, I was trying to learn.
If you
oh,
hold left and right mouse, you click left and right and drag, it'll be an arrow.
Okay. Well, if I click on my character, it just moves my character. It just drags my character around. I just want to draw an arrow to see how far away it is. Like how far my echo
Well,
is from me
don't
right now.
click your character. Click just in front of it. Left and right click at the same
Okay.
time and drag.
Oh, together. I see.
Yes.
Thank you.
And then you can just click, and when you highlight that, There'll be 2 squares on either end. You can click on one of
Okay,
those
so
squares and just drag it.
that is 30 feet. So 30 plus.
You could also just control and then left click your echo, and you'd target it, and that would also show you the range.
So I hit the control button and then left click the echo.
You hold control and then
Yes.
left click it.
Nothing is happening. Anyway, it's not 1,000 feet. Looks like
It is
there's. If I keep going to the end of the hallway, there's like a door over here. Is that what I'm seeing?
Yes, it's a 20-foot
There's
tall
2
double
doors,
door.
or right before those doors, there's another hallway that goes down. There's a
So
hallway
it's
that goes
20
south
feet and ends in the door.
and ends in a door. What do we want to do, boys and girls? Anyway, I will kill the echo off and go back to myself, so I am not deafened and blind. And I'll tell everybody what just happened. Hey, at the very end of the hallway, there's double doors that go west, or right before the end of the hallway, there's another branch of the hallway that goes down to a set of doors.
I'm up for venturing in.
Well,
I'm gonna
to
go
be
get Danny
honest,
door.
we knew that we wanted to go south. I have bad feeling about, doors at end of long fancy hallways are typically bad doors to go through. But that is just me. I am still willing to go with group.
Okay.
Basically talking saying, damn, why do I hear boss music?
I did something and I lost my map and I can't get it back. Will you shove it at me again? Never mind, I figured it out. I clicked on something and it brought it back. Every time I try to move now, it's drawing a line and that's driving me nuts.
Yeah, because I don't know what happened with that. So just close the map and reopen it
Cool.
and see if that will help.
It did not work. I did the same thing last time. That was how I tried to get rid of it the first time.
So whatever
I'll
you
just
did the
move like
first
that.
time,
Yeah.
like she said, left hold control and click or something. Whatever you were doing, that try that again, and that might undo it.
No, it's not undoing it, but I don't care anymore. I will just live my life with a 60-foot line in front of it forever.
I don't see any line in front of you, so
Oh, cool. It doesn't affect anybody but me? Even better.
It,
yeah. So
are
I
you
don't know
talking
what's
about
happening.
the 30-foot indicator in front of you that points towards your
So
echo?
when I click on my thing, yes, it says there's a 30-foot indicator between me and the echo.
Okay.
I don't even know
That's,
how to
Oh,
make that appear.
that's
that's
because you're
because you
targeting
targeted
your
it.
echo.
I
Yeah.
don't know how to untarget it.
Hold
Hold
control and
control
click
and
it
then click
again.
it.
Okay,
There you go.
perfect. It went
That's
away.
what did it. So it was 60 because you were 60 feet away, and then you moved. Now it was
Yeah, and then I moved and it got
okay.
closer.
Anyway, so um, we didn't have a chance to talk about this at all, but you have to have your consciousness in you to do any of your powers. So if you transfer your consciousness into your avatar, you can wander around and do everything it says. But in order to, you can then turn off the echo and your
Okay,
consciousness comes back to you. But you would not be able to attack
teleport. So
or
you're just
teleport or
dumbing
things
my cool. I
within,
disagree with that.
you
So
would
do
have to be
several
within
YouTubers, but that's fine.
30 feet because your
You
consciousness
just
is what
nerfed the
controls it.
shit out of my coolest power. And that's fine. I disagree. But you're the DM. Moving on.
So you guys have moved most of the way down the hall. As you do so, I should have locked it. I was trying to have a conversation and you guys moved. So as this was happening in gradual stages, the
Yes.
carvings shifted and changed slightly. They're still dwarves, pushing carts. But as you move down the hall, they're starting to change, and they're starting to. It looks like somebody um, defaced, in some cases replaced the dwarves, and with tentacles coming in and carved into the walls, uh, to where, as you get toward the end here, there are. When you get close enough to where you can see the doors, there's there's a 20-foot tall double door, and carved into the walls flanking the double door are armored dwarves. And you have these, they have these big beards coming out of these great horned helms, concealing their faces. They are normal, but the rest of the dwarves leading up to them have been morphed, especially this last 20 feet or so, where there's all these tentacles writhing and moving uh, as you guys walk by them.
I do not like that. Uh, Toggin is trying to think if he has heard any stories of, like, I don't know, people or creatures just growing tentacles, uh, or something that might do that, or he remembers, like, earlier there was, like, a thing about, like, wizards turning into Nothics, so he's thinking if it's something like that.
Well, Nothics are one-eyed creatures,
I know,
very different than what you're seeing here. There's no tentacles involved with a Nothic.
I know, but
You
he's
do
thinking
know
that they were one thing and
Just
then
using
they
you as an
turned into
example.
something else.
you do know about Illithids and Mind Flayers, so you know that they have tentacles coming from their heads. Think they turn other creatures. That's how they breed. You don't know the whole details, but you think they can turn other creatures into tentacled creatures as well. But you don't remember for sure. But you know, when it comes to tentacles, it's usually a mind flayer.
And Toggin shares that with the group.
Because everything else you know about
Ooh.
are usually sea creatures, which you
Yeah,
don't know a lot about, but you've heard of them,
you've heard of them.
but you don't think they have anything to do with magic and arcana and stuff.
Yeah, we don't seem to be in the ocean right now. Crazy.
I don't know. Those gibbering mouthers have a swim speed.
They do, yeah.
So do we
What
still
And
want to
that
get
is
the
the
fuck out
one
of
thing
here?
he knew about them.
what do I know about mind flayers?
Let's
Like
find
I
out.
personally know a lot about mind flayers.
Our tokens
Sorry.
are locked? Or am I just in some weird movement thing again? Can't tell.
I can move you.
Zorkel, you pretty much know
Oh, I can move now.
whatever Charlie thinks he knows. I can let you know if it's different in this world, but for the most part, it's Baldur's Gate 3, if you're familiar with that.
So can we maybe, if we do it right, haggle with a mind flayer?
As far as you know, they're intelligent, lawful creatures. They're not chaotic. They're not. They're lawful creatures.
And I know that they're pretty fancy and they're elegant and they love things like 80-foot long corridors with carpet and a 40-foot wall door.
Yeah,
Uh,
I don't know if we go that far, but okay.
oh well. Oh, okay, yeah, fair. Um,
They don't walk, so they don't need carpet, but okay.
oh, that's fair. All right,
But it does look real nice.
but it does look real nice.
Anyway, do we want to keep going south or what are we doing?
If exit is south, I vote south.
Talking, I don't know.
Yeah,
At this point, I've given up on where I am. I just
Yeah.
know that we were trying to move south, so your guess is as good as mine. None of us know how to find true south for sure. We only think we know what we know, and the map is changing constantly, so I literally don't have a clue as to where I'm going. I'll go
Yeah.
up here and I'll draw on the wall with chalk, even though it doesn't matter. And do we want to listen to doors anymore? Do we care?
Might
Yeah.
as well listen. But
All right. I'm gonna listen to the door. Is that investigation? I think.
No, it's
Investigation.
perception.
It's perception. I'm perceptioning the door.
Would the bigger hallway be
I can
considered
help
the
with the
main corridor?
perception.
I know we're still
You're
going
so
south.
far back there, you can't help with shit. You can't listen to the door. You're 15 feet away.
Who, me?
Yeah, you. 5, 10,
I
15.
didn't say I did. I said I can.
You can't. You're 15
5%.
feet away. You have to move up to the door to do that. Do you want to move to the door and
No
check?
shit, Sherlock. Yes.
if you
Okay,
want to move up to
Sherlock,
the
then you
door,
fucking do it. There you
Oh.
go.
Talkin's gonna move for him, but you know.
No,
Why is
Yeah,
everybody
yeah.
moving me and not?
because you didn't do it. You can't say you listen to the door if you're 15 feet away,
I
dumbass.
didn't say listen to the door. I said I can. Do you want me to? I have a very high perception. Therefore, I
Then
say, hey, I can
do
listen to
it.
the door too if you'd like.
Do
And you
it.
said yes. And
You're there.
after I move, I will be there and do it. And therefore, I did. Okay, there you go.
Perfect. Great.
Why are you guys being such dicks about this? I don't understand.
You just said no shit,
I
Sherlock.
just, so what?
Okay,
That
so
could be
be
of
mad when I
anybody.
say you're a dick if you call me dick first.
I didn't call you a dick. I called you no shit Sherlock.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
like saying duh.
Do him or I hear anything
Hey,
from front of the door?
I say, okay, I say, hey, why don't I check it out? And I wait for an answer. You guys say, well, you're not standing at the door. No shit. I'm standing at the door. That's why I'm asking you, should I do it? Does that make sense? Is it English language there that makes sense? Yes or no? Anybody?
No, it doesn't make sense.
Okay,
You
what
can't
part of
ask
it
to
doesn't
help.
make
Scrambles,
sense?
you're
If
not
I'm
against the
standing
door, so
behind
you
you and I
can't
say,
listen to
hey,
the
should
door.
I listen to it? And you
I
say,
was
Jackson,
against
okay,
the
you
door.
yes.
hear
I was just against the
some
door. Then I was listening, and
movement,
Jackson said, I can help you. So I got out of the fucking way so he could do it.
some metal things clicking and clanging inside.
I try to open the door. It opens. I'm going through the door. I'm grabbing Danny Dorvito, taking him with me.
No, you're not. Hold on. I thought the door was open. When I clicked it, it opened. Yes, the door is open. Hold on. All right, I need a 20. All right, Jackson, give me a 20-sider.
That was on the edge by far.
All right, so you see this strange mechanical thing. I don't know why they have it in such a weird position, but it is walking on the floor, and that is what's making the noise. Clang, clang, clang as it walks.
Do I not see it? When you say you, do you mean
Is it?
Jackson,
I
who
mean,
rolled perception?
everybody there except Toggin.
Charlie. Oh,
Because
Is that
Talkin
a living
can't
creature or is that
see in the dark.
does it have mechanical things on it? I say it must have mechanical stuff on it.
Correct.
It's a
It is a
mechanical
mechanical
creature.
thing,
Oh,
mechanical
okay, I get the
construct
name.
walking. Ka-chink,
Got
ka-chink.
the
It is
name.
walking away from you. And go ahead and click, click, click. There you go. I'm pushing you guys a roll. Nice. Somebody nailed it.
Woo! I got a 19 out of 20.
Wow. Okay.
All of us did well.
All right. So you guys have heard stories of these things. Yeah, you all succeeded. Wow. Okay. So you all have heard stories of these things. They are called modrons. So I'll go ahead and change the. I'm going to identify it. And a quadrone is one style of them. They are beings of absolute law, and they're from the plane of Mechanus. They are basically higher forms of clockwork. So you're familiar with gnomes that can make like watches and clocks and moving parts and little things that wind up, and like crabs that can crawl and things like that. Those clockwork things. These are higher forms. They have a basic, very intelligence, um, and they're as a player, they're similar to robots. They're given a command or a golem as characters. They're given a command, and they typically won't go against that command. So as you guys see this thing, it does not react to you all. And it goes here and starts walking south. So let's go ahead and roll initiative. The statues in the center of the room. Oh, this is the wrong place. Okay, that's not there.
Did I roll the right thing?
Oh, no, I rolled an intelligence. I goofed it.
All right, so the rest of the room, you're seeing all this thing as it's seeing. It's a little distracting as this quadrone is moving through, but supporting the 20-foot high ceiling are 4 pillars of white marble, each in shape in the likeness of a stoic female elf in flowing robes with a flowering branch clutched to her chest, and they're facing inward, just like you can see in the map there. Um, you also see there are carvings along the walls. You need to get a little bit closer to see more details of that. All right, so starting with Jackson, what would you like to do?
I I'm very interested in looking at some of this stuff, so I'm gonna, I guess, move into the room and start the adventure that direction.
Okay, so go ahead and move.
Okay.
Let me move this. Get this over.
Do I see anything as I'm moving in the rest of the room?
Actually, you're only moving 5 feet. You're able to see a little
Waiting
bit
for you to
more of
answer
the
my question.
carvings. It looks like the carvings are unicorns and trees without leaves.
Ooh. Okay, so if I'm not seeing anything, I will continue towards this one on the lower, right there. I mean, I get that on the square.
All right, so as you're moving there, what are you doing?
I see happen.
Are you just looking around?
Being hyper aware of what's going on and around me, and I'm also investigating, having a great interest in this. That's it.
Talking.
Yeah, I can't think of anything better to do. Tagan will, move into the room and just try to see what he can see.
All right, so you're moving 15 feet.
Yeah, he's racking his mind to see if any of these statues mean anything to him. But other than that, he's not really doing much else.
You don't remember. They look like elves. The unicorns look like unicorns. It's a little odd that the trees don't have leaves, but other than that, you don't see anything that
So it's Halloween, they'd be unicorns.
gives you any kind of clue as to what this is. You don't remember
Do
there being any kind of deity like this or anything along those lines. All right, scrambles.
I'm going to take Danny Dorvito, and I'm going to. There's no doors over there. I'm going to walk this way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and I'll take Danny Dorvito with me.
Okay, you would be 5 feet back. You wouldn't be able to cut the corner like that. But what are you doing besides just?
I'm just walking with Danny. I'm literally just carrying the
Okay.
door. I'm walking to this way. I'm going to bonus action. I don't know where my character went now. There he is. I'm going to bonus action and create my echo 5, 10, 15, in this square. 15 feet in front of me. Or the square behind it because I can't cut the corner. Whatever. Right there. Perfect. So. And then I'm going to move 5, 10 with Danny.
Okay.
And I'm going to move the echo 5, 10, 15. That'll be the end of my turn.
All right. So as you're
I
walking
just want to
there
look down the
in the
hallway.
middle,
Mhm.
actually, it was already. Um, give me just a moment here. I gotta fix this. So let's. Okay, so now I should be able to click and go here. Yes. It turns to you
What does
and
the statue?
speaks.
Oh.
And then you're able to move.
If it starts talking to me, then I'm gonna say, I don't know what you're saying. I just yell it out. I don't understand you.
Okay.
Can we hear it that it is speaking to him?
Yes, everybody hears it.
Probably. It's not next to me, so it's got to be talking relatively loud, I assume.
And its movement is that. Okay. So it walks past you.
Weird.
All right, Zorkel.
I'm gonna to
Moving
and
20 feet.
yep, taking the scenery because I couldn't see much from back there. I'm gonna ask Toggin, can you cast that understand languages on me again? Maybe we can talk to this thing. It seems harmless so far.
Again. Are we like actually in initiative order, or is it more just to see who's doing what?
Yes,
Yes. Okay. I'll pass turn.
you're acting in initiative order to see who's doing what. Still have skip turn on them. I should add that. All right, so top of the second round. None of you have interacted with this thing besides Scramble's talking to it. We're going to take a quick 5-minute break because we're almost done. We have 45 minutes after this, so everybody come back after quarter after the hour. I apologize for getting the break. We'll be right back. All right, we are back. So before we get into the game, um, back into this odd room that we're in, so what you're saying that you want to do with the Echo is treat it just like, see, there's Echo Avatar is different than your Manifest Echo, but you're saying you wanted to treat them the same, so you would be able to teleport the same, attack the same, do everything you can do with your Manifest Echo with your Avatar. Is that what you're saying you wanted to do?
So you cannot use Echo Avatar without having an Echo present. You have to do Manifest Echo first
Yep,
to even have an avatar. So it's
correct.
not different. It's the same thing. It's like being inside of a police car. Once you have a police car, you can then go inside of a police car. That is it. It's the
You're
same
not
thing as
answering the
Echo.
question.
So yes, I want to be able to do the same things I can do with my Echo through the avatar.
Okay. Um, I interpret the rules differently, but it's not
Sure.
that big a deal. So I
It's a
I
huge
understand how
deal.
you're saying. So let's give it let's do it that way. And if we find that it's just game breaking and terrible, then we'll switch it. But for now, then
Okay.
we'll treat the avatar. You can teleport to it from 1,000 feet away. You can attack
Yep.
through it from 1,000 feet
Yep.
away. Um,
Yep.
so that's how we'll treat it.
Okay. I really appreciate that. I have several references if you would like to know where my head was at with that decision.
Oh,
But
I've read through probably 15 different Reddit things, and they go both ways. And the
yes,
original author said that they were going to change it and tweak it back. So that's
yes.
what I was
There was
going
some
to.
discussion on
But
the verbiage of it, but they haven't reprinted with the verbiage yet. So as it stands,
so I'm
Echo,
just
Echo
going. That's
Avatar
why
is
I'm giving you what you want. It's not that big
I
of a deal to me. So we'll see
perfect.
it, see how
It
it
is a
works.
huge deal to
So
me. It dramatically nerfs my character. It makes me 1,000 feet better and just way more versatile.
all right. So
I
getting back to the room,
really
this
like it
thing
that way.
moves again.
Cool.
Tink 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 tink.
Whose turn is it right now?
And when it gets here,
Oh,
it
it's its turn.
stops facing Jackson.
Okay.
Scrambles.
Um, Scrambles will yell out, "Hey, can anyone hear? Can anybody hear what this thing is saying?" And he'll walk back over here to the group. He'll start making his way towards Jackson. He'll say that and he'll wait a second.
Is he
Does
going
anybody know
30
what this
feet?
thing is saying? Yep, I'm going 30 feet,
What is there a language that
taking Danny
is it?
Dorvito with me.
Yes, it was speaking.
No, I'm asking you, do we know the language it was speaking?
That's what I'm asking too. I'm yelling that out to
Nobody
see if anybody
knows
knows.
if I put it in chat. If you don't know what it said, then you don't know what it said.
Oh, okay. I do not know what it says. Where the hell is it?
I'm going to move my Echo. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to leave my Echo there, and I'm going to stay exactly where I'm at, and I'm going to hold an action. If an enemy attacks me, or if a thing attacks me, I plan to attack it back. Or if a thing attacks my Echo, I don't know if I can hold both of those actions, but if Scrambles or his Echo is attacked, I would like to attack back. I don't know if that's a thing I can do. Do I have to declare one or the other? Typically, I'm not sure how that works.
I don't know mechanically specifically what it works, but that's fine.
Okay.
You can have either one attack. Just you can't have both because it does
Yes.
say the Echo can use its reaction to do an opportunity attack.
Okay.
So I would say it can use a
Well, that's what I'm going to do
reaction
then.
to do
I'm going
a
to
held attack
walk,
as
yell
well.
out to the group, "Hey, can anybody hear? Does anyone know what this thing is saying?" And then I'm going to just wait where I'm at, and if it attacks me or the Echo, I plan to attack it back.
So you did hear Zorkel ask Toggin if he could cast that spell on him again so he could understand what it said. So you know, two of them
I know
didn't
Zorkel
understand it.
doesn't know what it says, but I'm
Yep.
yelling it, so hopefully Jackson or Taugen will tell us if they know what it means.
Targan says,
Yeah, but
not yet.
everybody would be looking in this direction, so I'm just shaking my head no,
Okay.
trying to be quiet while it's there.
That makes sense.
All right, Zorkel. We cannot hear you if you're talking.
Sorry about that. I'm gonna notice that it stopped moving when I got to Jackson, and I'm gonna take a step this way. I'm gonna say, hey, step out of its way, just in case. Just
Is
out
good
loud to the
idea.
group. And I'll wait for Taugen. As I'm waiting, I'll say, or you could cast it on yourself and you could talk to it.
I've been thinking it's on just a plain route, like it goes going through the motions anyway. So I will go ahead and listen to you and step to the side and see what happens. Or
Right.
up.
Well, Targan was also thinking the same thing of getting out of its way. And then, I could do both. But he will go ahead and cast it on you first. And so it's called Understand Languages, so you would think that it's like close to comprehend languages, but actually it's mechanically, I think, about exactly the same as tongues. So
I
How would you share it again? It's been a minute since I've looked at it.
yes.
I'll hex you for that one.
I think if you go into your I think it's your is it your abilities page? And click in languages, add item, and then write comprehend languages. I think that'll do it.
So does this mean that everybody hears that last the second sentence?
Correct. So when you cast it on Zorkel,
Yes, he cast it on Zorkel.
there it is. Okay, I see the effect now. Yeah. So whenever Zorkel speaks, regardless of what language he's speaking in, you understand him.
Yeah. It's and here's tongues. So different source.
Why are you sharing tongues?
Because the spell is the same. The effect is the same.
Okay.
Like it's
Okay.
copy pasted to the understand languages hex.
Okay.
And then change it.
Are you doing anything else?
No, that is his turn.
Okay. Jackson.
I'm gonna do one step to the north there, or yeah, directly north and see what happens.
Okay. So it starts moving again.
And it's moving past me, as if it's unaware of what's going on.
It's aware. It responded when Ginger Scrambles moved into the middle of the area, and it
Or
didn't run into you, so it's aware of you.
I mean, is it moving past me?
It looks like it's probably going to move past you. Yes, it's going.
Okay.
When you moved to the north, it's going to
All right.
continue
Okay. So yeah,
east.
I'll take one more step this way, or 2 steps, whatever it is, right there.
Okay. Oh, I missed one. All right.
Does it make sense to ready? Okay, go ahead.
All right. So this thing is moving again. Scrambles.
Scrambles is gonna take Danny Dorvito and he's gonna move into the center. 5, 10, 15. And I'm gonna wait a second until this thing talks.
Good idea.
I assume it's gonna say something.
It does not say anything.
I move my Echo avatar there.
It first said something when you stepped into the square where Toggin is, and then
Oh,
you have since moved back and forth. Toggin and Zorkel have moved into the same general area, and has not spoken since.
okay. So then I'm gonna move 10, 15, 20, 25. And then I'm gonna move my Echo. Far away is my Echo from me? 5, 10, 15 right now. Okay, that's fine. Gonna move my Echo for one more. And I'm gonna yell at it. Hey, weird metal box thing. Look at me. I'm over here. And then I'm gonna pass and just kind of, once again, I'm gonna hold an action if it attacks me or my Echo to attack it back. That's all I'm doing.
I thought I had to stay within 15 feet of you.
30 feet.
Okay. And
I
Zorkel.
manifest it within 15. If it ends within 30, it goes away.
Outside of, but yeah.
And we can't hear you.
I keep doing that. I'm gonna say out loud, audibly, so everybody can hear me, and hopefully that thing. Hello, friend. I couldn't hear you when we came in. Could you repeat yourself?
All right, so it answers.
Oh,
Hold
I
on
don't see
just a
anything.
moment.
Oh, okay.
Gotta scroll all the way back up. There it is. Oh, that should be touch.
I figured.
Okay.
Uh, he says his name is Halistron. We're not friends. Do not touch or topple the carrotids. What are carrotids? I assume these things. Are these statue the carrotids?
Were you asking him that?
Yes. I'm gonna say all of that out loud. I know everyone can understand me, including him. Hopefully he understands that I'm translating for my friends. Caratids are statues. They can restore petrifiers to flesh. Do not. Fascinating.
I'm gonna be honest, Charlie. If you were meaning to translate for us, you cut out quite a bit while you were talking.
Oh, I was. Let me plug in my headset. Sorry, it happens.
I just wanted you to know that that was a thing.
All right. So while he's talking.
He says, yes, caratids are statues. They can restore petrified creatures to flesh. Do not touch and topple them. Or topple them.
Gotcha.
Fascinating.
Toggin. Fuck it. He's also going to cast Understand Languages on himself. Might as well. That is his action. Son.
Does this spell allow me to know what language this is?
No.
Okay.
You can presume that it's Modron, since that's the race or the type of being it is.
Oh, gotcha. And we all knew that.
Because it's not celestial or infernal or some of the other languages you've heard. None of you have ever heard this before.
Do we know the constructors of this being?
You can see if you know it.
They came, as I said, you guys already rolled. So, yes, you know they come from a plane of the metal plane, I think I said.
Existence, right? Okay. So but we don't have any clue about what's the actual creatures that made them.
He
No.
This
said
is
they
like
were
a
like
magical situation where that's magical, and also the statues are. All right, so I'm going to just ask everybody what we're planning on doing. We're not being attacked. We're not going to search around or something.
All right.
Are we allowed to touch the statues, or we just can't disturb them, or as in
do
knock them
not
over or something?
do not touch or topple the statues.
All right.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and take you guys out of initiative.
Um,
I think these
I'll go
things
ahead and
probably
investigate.
knows these statues better than we do. I think it would be wise to listen and to not touch them.
well, they're like robots, right? So I think maybe he's here to guard them or to
Probably.
tell people not to touch them, or or like what they're for. I mean, obviously they're important. Petrification stones. I'm gonna ask him if he knows where Skullport is. The way to Skullport.
Hmm.
I do not know the way to Skullport. Understood. Are you guarding these stones?
Is there anything written on the stones that I'm standing next to? Like anything inscribed in them?
He says he will attack anyone or anything that touches topple caratids.
I'm sorry, did you say Boffle Garroted?
He says he will attack anyone or anything that touches or topples the carotids.
Okay.
No, you
Yeah, I'm
do
not
not
gonna
see
touch it.
any writing on the statues. They are 4 pillars of white marble, shaped in the likeness of a stoic female elf in flowing robes with a flowering branch,
Yeah.
flowering branch clutched to their chest. You don't see any writing on it, and the rest of the pillar goes up to the rest of the ceiling, the top of the ceiling.
I think we should just carry on, because, I mean, it's really cool that these are here, but he already told us, like, exactly what they're for, right? Oh,
Yeah.
here's a good question. Do you know, I'm going to ask him, do you know of any secret doors in this room? If he's been here hanging out. Let's find out if he's seen anything.
That's a good question.
Can I walk into the center of these things and not hit anything safely?
Yes.
I'll go ahead and do that then.
He says there are no secret doors in this room.
Do you know what is in the rooms connected to this one? At this point, Talkin also has it on him, so it should.
I can be in a square, but I'm actually set right in the center where everybody's face or everybody's aiming.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
If I'm feeling any powers or anything changes
Yeah.
or anything.
Not that you're aware of. You don't feel anything.
Hey guys, it looks like there's another room back here. Scrambles is gonna kind of walk over towards this other room.
Why is it still? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was unlocked. There you go. I thought
No
I had
worries.
unlocked them already.
Ka-choo, ka-choo.
And it said that it does not know what is in the rooms connected to.
I mean, we don't have to go this way. We can go wherever you guys want. I'm just kind of looking around. You guys are talking to the thing, and
It's true.
I don't really
It looks like it's the same hallway going the opposite way too, as well, right?
take the Endorvito with me.
I think he's been pretty cut and dry with us, you know? He told us exactly what the stones are, what that room's for, what
guess-
he's there for.
I guess I didn't roll insight, but like Mantha is inclined to just believe it. So
Yeah, same.
It's a robot. Like it's just
a robot,
patrolling in
yeah.
a circle.
Okay.
And
The heck
before we
was that?
leave,
I
Tanya
kind
will
of
say,
want to ask him if he wants to leave, but I feel like he's got an important job. But I
That
would
was the
also
XP
really
for
like
the Mother fight.
oh. I would also really enjoy a robot sidekick.
I don't know how you can reprogram him to follow you around and stuff.
I mean, he has base level intelligence. Maybe he has free
Does
will.
he? Or does he just know what his job is and why his job is there?
That's fair.
You know? Like, I could be wrong too. I'm just saying, like, does he really know what's going on? Or is he just circling the hallway because that's what he was told to do?
Well, he's also from a different plane of existence, so it's possible that it could be different laws of whatever.
Yeah. On their planet, they might be super sentient. I have no clue. I've seen Wally. Wally's relatively sentient for a robot, so maybe. I'm gonna keep kind of going this way with Danny Dorvito. Yeah, guys, it looks like there's like another hallway with a bunch of doors down here.
Hang on, let's find out if I can have this.
Go for it.
That's chill. I'm just looking around waiting.
All right, so
I rolled a 9. I don't know shit, whatever that intelligence check was.
Oh, that's interesting. Anyone remember what the man made? Halistar. And I think this guy said his name was Halistrom. Maybe I should go back and talk to him for a second.
Is not a bad idea.
Yeah, the Mad Mage's name is Halstar. You're correct.
But it would make sense if he's just been here hanging out since the Mad Mage put him here.
That's also
Like,
true.
if
Yeah.
nobody's broken this room because, it could be really important.
Yeah.
Maybe let's go ask. Yeah, I'll go talk to him.
all right, so you see up in this room, um, 4 stone statues. Images. Holy crap! I can't type. All right, I'm sorry. What were you? While I'm looking this up, what were you saying you were doing? You were waiting for me for something? Sorkle.
Oh, I was gonna go talk to the robot some more. Um, ask him a few more questions after I realized that his name was oddly close.
Okay. What are you going to ask it?
I was gonna ask him how long he's been here, and ask him about how similar his name is to the Mad Mage.
See 4 statues of. I believe you guys have met these. If not, somebody knows. They're
Yeah.
called bollywogs.
Hey, I got a crazy idea. I found a Bollywog statue. You think if I drag it into the center of the statues, it'll
Why
turn into a
does this keep
Bollywog?
locking up the tokens? Holy crap!
I think it is a good question to ask. Why Bullywug statues there?
I mean, it's
Like
just a
what?
Bollywog. Well, if it gives us any trouble, we could just kill it.
There's
Well, I am more worried
multiple
about
of them.
what turned them to statues.
You said there's spunk below them? There's what below them?
Multiple of them.
Yes.
More than just one.
You said there's 4 of them in that room.
Correct.
Yeah.
Although you may
Why don't
not
we
be able
just
to see
grab
them all at the same time, but
I can see 2 of them right now from where I'm standing.
all right. So you're asking him how long he's been there?
Which direction?
Yes.
Where are you seeing them? Are you seeing them to?
To the north of us. In that room north.
Okay.
I mean, who knows how long these bollywogs have been imprisoned down here in this concrete. I mean, they could just be concrete statues. Who knows?
Oh yeah, this
It
guy's been here.
does seem like weird coincidence that in one statue there are, or
A
in
long
one
time.
room there are statues that make you not that reverse petrification, and in other room there are statues of creatures. It
Exactly.
seems like odd coincidence to be accident.
Yeah. So let's drag one out and see what it says.
I'm gonna ask Halistrom if he knows the name Halister. Oh, okay, he answered. Halister is friend and Halistrom is name. I do not know the significance if there is one.
It is kind of weird, though. I think you're right.
So he knows the Mad Mage. He knows. Did he put you here to protect this? Just want to find out if I know.
I'm gonna try to drag one of these statues out there. How heavy is it?
You would be able to drag it.
All
It's
right, so I'm gonna.
400-ish pounds.
Hey Zorko, I'm gonna try to put one of these statues in the middle of the thing.
All right.
Okay. Once I get it into the room, does the robot start freaking out and yelling at me?
Oh, it
Okay.
continues marching as it's speaking to
I'm dragging the
How,
statue.
Zorkel.
how long has it been since you've seen Halister?
What?
Oh, you don't understand time.
Oh, I didn't. I whispered that to you for some. What the heck? Why am I whispering to you? Sorry. So here's that. So this is not in response. This is what was said before.
Yeah, this was said earlier on.
Okay. Anyway. So
Can I put the statue in front of me and shove it into the middle rather than drag it backwards?
um. Yeah,
Like if
that's
I
fine.
push it,
You can
because I don't
eventually
want to
get
go
it
into the
done. It
middle
may take
behind
you a
it.
little bit longer if you fail strength save, but you're able to get it eventually.
Okay, I'm gonna shove it into this square. And then I'm going to quickly run away. I run back over here. I go get Danny Dorvito. And I bring him over here with us.
Can Toggin try to keep track, count as this guy's going around and see how many seconds it takes him to make a lap?
You could ask him how many laps he's walking around this. That's ridiculous.
He has already said how many laps he's made.
I don't think he means revolution of how many times.
I think
It takes
he
about
does mean that.
30 seconds, give or take.
Okay.
Is anything happening to the statue, the frog statue, since I shoved it into the middle?
No.
Hey, robot thing, it's not working.
What if that's just a statue?
Does he say anything when I point at him? I point at him. I go, "Hey, it's not working. Look!" And I point at him, and I point at the thing in the middle.
Roll me a 20-sider.
Sounds good. 20-sider. Damn it, that was almost 19.
All right.
Oh,
What is your performance?
My performance is pretty high. Where's my performance? Skills. +3.
He says you must say the command word to activate the tip.
I heard active tip.
You
He
you
said,
must say the command word to activate the statues.
"Okay, what's the command word?"
I'm gonna ask him if he knows the command word.
Fucking robots are the worst. And then Scrambles is gonna start yelling different terms.
Yes, I know the command word. I heard. Can you tell me the command word?
Is it rutabaga?
You said, "Yes, I heard the command word. I heard." And then, "Can you tell me the command word?"
Oh, he says, yeah, I heard a Halastar say it.
Okay. Can you tell me the command word? Are you asking him that, or is he asking us that?
I'm asking him after I repeat
Gotcha.
it,
Gotcha.
if he
Gotcha.
can tell
Gotcha.
me it. Yeah. Sorry for keep cutting out.
No,
That
you're good.
sucks. I don't know
yeah.
how I can
Jeez,
fix it.
Charlie.
But
I try abracadabra. I yell Alakazam. I yell out presto.
Rutabaga.
Rutabaga. Not a bad fucking guess.
okay,
Just
so
pointing out.
what is the command word?
Who are you asking?
The
Oh,
robot.
the robot. Yeah. He's being the word lawyer here with me.
It's being literal.
Yeah.
Do you know the command word? Yes, I know the command word. I've heard somebody say it.
Tell
Can
me
you
the
tell me
command word.
this? Yes, I can tell you the command word. I have no command preventing me from doing so.
So tell him to tell you
Please
the command
tell
word.
us command the word.
Oh, did I cut out? I thought I said that. Yeah.
I was simply clarifying. Um,
Oh.
I am. He does not pause, however. Control X. It is a different language, so I have to switch.
Oh, gotcha. Gotta go through the big old list of language.
That looks like Elvin. Is that shit high elf?
It's
I'm
That's
not,
like that
not
sounds.
Elven.
not gonna tell you exactly what it is, but actually, I think
Yes, it is.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah, suck a dick.
it's
I know what a snob
Sylvan.
sounds like. I've heard a
It's
snob
not
before.
Elvish. It's Sylvan, but I'm pretty
That's
sure
high elf.
Sparkle knows this language anyway. I think probably.
I don't.
You don't know
Anyway,
Sylvan?
yeah,
Anyway,
that's snobby elf talk. But you guys
sorry.
both know it because you have command language. What's the command word? Can we get on with it? Please, it's
It's
killing me here.
turn this
And as
statue to
it says that,
It's saying it would do it.
Good. About
the
time.
statue turns into a
Bullywog.
real bullywog.
He's a real boy.
Sick.
What are we doing with a real bullywog?
Figure out how it became a
Oh,
statue and
Shaming it
why.
publicly.
Figure out why it became a statue. First of all, tell it that it's because of us it's alive. So it owes us eternal gratitude.
I'm gonna yell out, "Bullywog, don't move! There's a creature that will attack you. Slowly come to us." And I'll
Give me
roll
a
up.
persuasion, intimidation, however you're trying to persuade this thing. The one I happen to
Persuasion's
pick
definitely the best.
doesn't have a freaking token. I hate the letters.
I roll at scramble.
I heard you say my name a little bit, but I did not hear what you were talking
Right.
about.
So this thing comes to life, looks around, and leaps from where he is.
You
Boing.
better not leap onto a statue.
Lands next to this thing and stabs at it with his spear and tries to bite it.
Why would
That's
you do
funny.
that? No.
Hey
So
guys,
hits
I
it
think
with the
this thing might have
spear
been imprisoned by the robot. I think the robot might have petrified it.
and
That's possible.
Why else would it just be immediately violent towards the robot?
And not us. He's weird.
Yeah, because we didn't put it in the middle of the circle.
all right,
Turned it into
and
a statue.
you see it turns and punches back. All right, is anybody going to do anything? If you
No.
are, roll for initiative, and we will pick up next week. So it misses both times as it punches, tink tink. And all right, so Jackson and Toggin are going to get involved with the fight. Anybody else?
No,
I
I'm
don't
just gonna
want them
watch
to
this.
kill the Bollywog. So if they start
Oh,
to kill the Bollywog, I'm going to defend the Bollywog. So
can
I
you?
guess yes,
Okay,
I'm
so
Please
rolling
roll for
just
initiative.
initiative.
Oh,
just
Yep.
subduing non-lethal stuff.
Okay. All right. So thanks for playing with me, guys. Apologize for the break. I just spaced it. If you, especially if you need a break, and it's after 8:30, shoot me in PM and whisper to me, and I'll throw it out there next time we can. And don't forget to like, subscribe. Thanks for the raid,
Yeah.
Marbanya. Appreciate it. And Sunday, Starfinder.
Thank you.
Next week, we're right back here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that other happiness, and whatever else you do, enjoy the rest of your day. Say goodnight, guys.
Good night,
night, guys.
guys.
Good night, guys.
Hey, guys.